All right, y'all. We got Slick Rick outside. It's been a minute since we did anything with old Slick Rick. For those of you guys that don't know this car, this combo, it is a 3rd gen Camaro, 481X, Hearts 140 turbo, 2-speed lockup, Mickey trans, 9.5-inch floater. Car's relatively light. Got our Race Tech seat in there. Shout out to Race Tech. That sucker right there is looking pretty good. The car itself is, it's complete. We made some laps on it, gone fast with it, but haven't had a whole lot of time to race it. And our plans for the 2024 season are going to be to race this guy a little bit more. That's what we're doing today with it. I'm going to load it up in the trailer. We are going to take it down to South Carolina, drop it off, and we plan on doing some testing in South Carolina. Orangeburg, our guy Tommy Krupa down there, where we used to test there a bunch, and then we've just been so busy with work and stuff lately. I do want to say something. We have a storm rodeo coming up. We've been killing it. We recently just had 70 guys working right before Christmas. Obviously, it is right before Christmas, so it's a challenging time to get guys. We're able to get 70 guys out there and working, putting money in their pocket, a little Christmas bonus. Very easy work. If you guys are interested, have a 3/4 ton truck. We're gonna have a storm training day rodeo here. I'll put the flyer up on the screen. You guys can attend. You can check it out. It's a very, very, very good, lucrative side gig. We only work about 10 to 15 weeks out of the year. So if you own your own business or have a lot of PTO and you want to make some extra money, definitely recommend getting on board. We've been operating literally 1 or 2% turnover for the past 3 or 4 or 5 years, and it's been a great gig, and we've been growing and growing, picking up new contracts, expanding. So it's great for everyone. A bunch of guys that everyone you see around here, they're all gone. It's just me here. They're all out working. I've been back here managing, and everyone's making money, climbing the ladder. That's what it's all about. So if you guys are interested, please send us an email at john.recovery@gmail.com. If you can, just give us your name and phone number and say you're coming to the rodeo. It's going to be the first Saturday in March, I believe. I think it's March 2nd. Here at the shop, we're going to be cooking food, and it's a great opportunity. It requires a 3/4 ton truck. Other than that, we can provide you with all the equipment and some amazing opportunities. But anyways, enough about that. All right, Slick Rick. So we haven't had a lot of time to set aside to test, to get data. We have gone very fast with it. I have been many different personal bests for myself in this car, which I'm proud of. I've been kind of punching the keys on it. I'm not a tuner, and I'll be honest with you, I enjoy going to the racetrack less when I have to drive and tune. To some people that might sound crazy, but if you're in my position, you will understand. When I go to the racetrack, I go for a number of different reasons. One, I want to race because I love to race. That's like the main thing. I want to go out there, I want to do good, I want to be competitive. 2, I love to drive, so I want to get in the car and enjoy that. 3, I like to make good content, make cool, fun racing videos. That's how all of this started. When you add tuning to the mix, you have to, it requires so much time and effort, it takes away from some of those other areas. So I've been going to the track, and I've been enjoying the track less, if that makes sense. Might be hard for some people to understand that concept, but I've been enjoying the track less. There's a lot to go over on this car. And when you're tuning, right, I think what a lot of people, their misconception is you just set the laptop on the car and you go beep, boop, 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 done. And you send it to the ECU and you're done tuning. That is nowhere near what it takes to tune a car. You're talking about the chassis, you're talking about the front end, you're talking about the power management, you're talking about the tune-up on the track, and then you have to troubleshoot anything, looking at all the data, just the time it takes to go over and look at the data. And then the most important thing, you have to have experience to know when to make the right calls. When do we have to do this? When should we pull more power out? When should we put more power? When should we turn the lockup on? All of this stuff, and it's changing because you go to a different track conditions, different time of the day, the moisture, the DA, everything is always changing. So it's definitely challenging. Definitely challenging. So we're going to take this down to South Carolina. I'm not going to reveal too much information yet, but I just wanted to, get ahead of the questions, get ahead of the comments of where's Slick Rick? Did he sell Slick Rick? Slick Rick's gone. No, Slick Rick's not going anywhere. It's going down to South Carolina. It's going to be based out of there for a little bit. And when we get back after the holidays, weather nice down here in the Carolinas. South Carolina, hopefully it's a hair warmer because it's frigid today. Got my LS Nasty Racing beanie on. but we'll go down there and do some testing. Orangeburg's a great facility, and the car is relatively ironed out. It's got a couple little odds and ends things that we have to sort out. One thing that I do need to address is the brakes. I've been having an issue with the brake master on it, where I can't get the adjustment right, and I can't get enough front brake. It's like all rear brake, so that can be challenging at times because you go to slow down and it's like you have an e-brake. So that's kind of annoying, you know, because you feel like you're about to drift this thing and wreck it. The second thing, let's go over here, is the CO2 situation. In the future, I'd like to get it set up to have one CO2 bottle instead of two. I'm still waiting on my regulator from, I think it's Priest Manufacturing. They have a regulator that's single out, dual feed. So I have to run two different systems. So you can have the bottle pressure, which is high pressure, and then you could have two separate low pressure systems. This one, obviously, you can't step low pressure to even lower pressure. So we just have two different high pressure systems with two different regulators. One of them is just for the CO2, and the other one is for the parachutes and the shifters. There's a couple of reasons why I'd like to have it all on one. If you run out of CO2, it's going to go slow, right? Because you don't have any CO2. So you're not going to have parachutes, and you're not going to have your shifter. So you're going to know. If the CO2 has air and then the parachutes and shifter doesn't have air, it's probably going to rack the rev limiter at 60, 70 pounds of boost, which could be a engine failure. And then you're not going to have the parachute. Now, they might fall out. These are air launchers, so they might fall out, but they use this big air cylinder to shoot them out at 125 PSI. So I'd rather not be going 200 miles an hour and hope that the parachute comes out, and it doesn't, because that would be rather inconvenient. So those are really the two things on my list that I have to change. Other than that, you're just talking about standard maintenance. We just put a fresh set of rods that literally have like one or two complete passes on it. Sorry, not fresh set of rods, fresh set of bearings. Just rolled some bearings in there. The rods only have maybe 30 passes on them. Nothing super strenuous. We're not running, 210 mile an hour yet. We're close, but we're not there yet. But the car has been some really good numbers, and I'm happy with it. And I'm excited for what the future holds with it. So just wanted to give you guys an update on Slick Rick. The bad apple is down at Chris Herring's shop, Hot Rod Toys Unlimited. He's doing some work on there. This is getting out of the shop. It's like my dream come true. I'm starting to have some open bays in the shop, which I thoroughly enjoy. And we're getting rid of the silver car, the one that Logan's been driving. I'm trading a car for that. We're selling this toter. If you guys are interested in this, come get it. It's a Kenworth T2000, but it's like a club inside. It's got lights everywhere, marble countertops, mirrors on the ceiling, you name it, it's got it. Full bath, 600 horsepower Cummins in it, 18-speed manual. I mean, this thing is it's a showboat, really, and it's for sale. So I'll cut you a smoking deal on it if you guys are interested. Like $145,000 takes the cake on that. If you want that unit, and it's got complete roof access, 3 AC units. It's got this swing on the back. I shouldn't say swing. It's got this ladder on the back that swings out into stairs, right? That swings over, all aluminum, swings over, and then you have stairs to go to the top. It's got railings, it's got cushions, it's got umbrella holders. I mean, this thing right here is the cat's meow. It doesn't get used. We don't use it. We don't go to the track enough with enough people to justify bringing it. So that's pretty much it. But there's your update. Just want to do a quick update, like one shot, what's going on with Slick Rick. Slick Rick, first of the year, we're going to start doing some testing with it and hopefully going fast. And the plan is to go out there, run some races. We built the car to run Pro 275. I don't know if I want to just go out there and run Pro 275, because once you show times, you lose the ability to run in a lot of local races. So we'll see what the future holds for that. But that's going to wrap it up. For everyone asking when the giveaway winner is going to be announced, everything is off at the sweepstakes company. It takes 1 to 2 weeks to get notified. So I'm hoping before Christmas I can call someone and that will be their Christmas present. they won the Colorado. So to answer everyone's questions, no, I did not do the drawing yet. No, I did not receive the winner's information yet. But as soon as I do, you guys will know. And it'll be in a video. So you guys just have to keep watching until then. So that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next upload.